on real hard.
She has to.
They're vacuum sealed.
How much of the show do you get your mouth?
That's the most I've had in my mouth since I started going to
Wait,
this
come
park.
on, Gary, come on. All right. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, bite that
So
shit.
I got something I want to
So
Gary,
close.
Go, Gary, go. There we go. He's trying to slow it down, folks, but I'm a professional. Oh, thank you, Gary. Gary, give it fucking back, Gary. You can't get to keep it. What the fuck, man? All right.
Oh, man.
I heard that it's Auntie Bobo's birthday, so I think it's time to get hot. What do y'all think? I think so. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Well,
Everybody close. All right. I'm going to have to, this is a trust exercise now, everyone. I need everyone to close their eyes and also put your hands over because I am going to do really awesome things that you're going to want to look at, but I can't do it in front of you. So you're just going to have to be a good person and delay your gratification, as they say.
Go piggy, Bobo.
All right, are we ready? All right, open your eyes. Are we ready? Yeah. Are we ready? Birthday cake? Yes. Okay.
Well, we have to sing.
Well, I need to have. All right.
I love this as lobster. I
All
love
right.
it.
Tom, don't let it go.
Here, hold on. There's a lot of foam. Foam is really flammable.
Those are
Wow.
I believe it's time to sing a song, friends. Happy
birthday
to you. Cut.
Well, don't set
All
on
right,
fire
you
now.
can't leave out the fucking cha-cha-cha, okay? Ready, set, go. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday, dear. As an official representative of the Tabernacle, I just wanted to give a special.
Oh,
Shit. Huh?
no. Hang on, I got a nacho lighter to get those
Make a
other.
wish! We can do this all night, kids, all night.
We get everything lit. You gotta have them all lit.
Anyway, Tom, shut up. I'm trying to talk about an official speech.
All right. All right, I tried.
All right, as an official representative of the Tabernacle of Hedonism, I just wanted to give a special recognition, an official, unsanctioned recognition to you, Auntie Bobo, as, I think, honestly, the favorite of all time of the Tabernacle. Give her a hand! All I can say is that you are beloved. Especially you are beloved amongst weirdos, and you are beloved amongst all.
Well, we don't care about the
And really, she's
Hallelujah.
what if I set my lobster claw on fire and then it burns his face off? But that is
Is that the show?
for the good humanity, Auntie Bobo.
It all comes from love.
I am willing to sacrifice for the greater good.
But the police take you away. And they
We
don't use
care about- no
they
one
don't
cares
use
about the police
furry
here.
handcuffs.
go.
Are you playing with our penis?
Don't listen to me. Yes.
Quiet.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Hey, guess what? You are all in for a treat. They said they're gonna make pieces. So, well, I go change my clothes. You could all line up in anticipation of a slice of this delicious Jell-O-infused cake.
It's a jello.
Yummy.
Did you make the cake? What do you
Yes.
expect?
Yes.
Hey, we didn't get a good hand for Auntie Bobo being the fucking icon that she is.
The best
Incredible, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause, Jenny Castle, her whole team. Happy birthday, Auntie Bobo.
Oh, you look at Alan, he's caught in my trap.
Alan Bushnell, Auntie Bobo's
Caught in my trap.
sign clown. Oh my God, the whole team. Everybody's here. This is just absolutely beautiful. One of the most beautiful moments I've ever seen at the Tabernacle.
Well, tell them, look here. I don't need nothing sweet because I'm already sweet enough.
Do you want a pickle?
You're sweet enough. Have a pickle, cowboy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention?
When the number come on,
All right.
you got new people in here. They want to see me.
Well, funny enough, the new people are going to go on now. See, that's what we're doing here, cowboy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, all the way from New York City and not any other town, the one and only Brendan Fisher. First time at the Tabernacle. Comedy.
How's everybody doing? Fantastic. You guys got to give yourself some more credit, dude. You got a minister of a tabernacle. Some guy lit a firework in his mouth. This place is fucking lit. We got Auntie Bobo. Is she still here?
Yes.
Happy birthday, Auntie Bobo. Shit. I was recently in Louisiana, and it's time we sell it back to the French. Everybody thinks we got such a good deal with Louisiana Purchase. Like, we paid $1 for Louisiana. Great. Buy low, sell high. Time to renovate the kitchens and the bathrooms and fucking flip it. I'm gonna draw him back here. Some people say we can't build a wall along the border. Sure we can. Let's buy the Great Wall of China, have them take it apart, ship it over to Tijuana, and have them put it back up. I mean, nothing would be more American than a wall that was made in China and assembled in Mexico.
Yeah.
Guys I work with are total rednecks. They're like, I don't mind them Latinos so long as they assimilate. It's like assimilate to what? Celebrating your wife's birthday at Hooters and then going to Walmart and randomly screaming out, freedom ain't free. We need a wall along the border. We need a sign that says, you sure? Maybe I need to light my tits on fire. Alright, so let's see what we want here. I went to Walgreens. A couple days later, I got an email. How was your experience at Walgreens? It's like, I was just telling a friend of mine what an awesome time I had at Walgreens. A couple days later, I got a second email. Would you please tell us about your trip to Walgreens? It's like, look, I was the middle-aged man wearing sweatpants and a Beastie Boys shirt, buying Chunky Monkey ice cream and a 6-pack of Corona for dinner. How was my experience at Walgreens? Suicidal.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I mean, the only thing I like better than getting an email from Walgreens is getting a text message from a politician from a state I don't even live in asking me for money. Like, this is the most important election in the history of the great state of Utah. It's like, not if you don't fucking live there. I went to a life coach. He's like, which one of these words is a problem for you? He's like, alcohol, or drugs, or tobacco, or porn. And I was like, I got a problem with the word or. I mean, I don't know what I find more unsettling, the fact that it's got my first copy of AARP magazine in the mail, or the fact that I totally would have fucked the woman on the cover. And now I got all these MMA guys, these mixed martial art guys blowing up my Instagram, always telling me I need to learn self-defense. So like, well, what are you going to do when somebody tries to rob you? I'm going to whip out my wallet and hand it to them. You know what's easier than learning jiu-jitsu? Canceling your credit cards. I moved to New York during Pride Month. I'm straight, so I don't know anything about the struggles or challenges of that group. The only thing I know for sure is that whatever closet they came out of was fucking huge. Alright, I'm glad you guys are cool, but I was on a train from Florida to Virginia and the train hit a guy. Not funny. Number of times I was told the train hit a guy. Well, let's see. I was in the bar car with the emergency brake slammed on. The bartender looked up and goes, oh boy, we only do that when we hit a guy. Then an announcement came on. Train will be stopped because it hit a guy. Then I got a text message. Train 52 will be delayed because it hit a guy. Then my mother texted me. She was like, I just read that your train hit a guy. Then my brother texted me. He's like, Mom just said your train hit a guy. Then my father texted me. He's like, your brother said that your mother said that your train hit a guy. I finally forgot about the whole thing until a couple weeks later. I got an email, cool off, cowboy.
Yeah, that's right.
Finally forgot about the whole thing for a couple of weeks, so I got an email from Amtrak. It was like, what can we do better on your next trip? I would have let them know, but I was too busy reviewing Walgreens. I'm concerned about the Ukraine. Here he goes again.
Come on, cowboy.
Cowboy, you concerned about the Ukraine? I'm concerned about the Ukraine. It's like for a very short period of time, everybody was hyper-focused on it. And then everybody forgot about it. Kind of reminds me of my cock. You know, I just wish that more people out there were focused on it. It's like, hello, over here, everybody. Okay, fuck that joke. Moving on. Work in Louisiana, fucking ass, Jesus. This girl, I was trying to get a second date with this girl, she kind of blew me off. She's like, you just got too many red flags. I was like, oh yeah, why don't you tell me about it? She's like, well, you drink, you smoke, and you're really insecure. And I was like, so, what were the red flags? Those aren't red flags. That's marriage material. It's like, ladies, let me let you a little secret. If you're dating a guy and you can't easily spot the red flags, run. We all got them. You know, you're dating one of those guys that has it all together, all the time. Sport coat, both gold buttons, khakis, fucking Dockers. Says things like, sure, I'd love to go to brunch with your mother right in the middle of a football Sunday. That is a man melting inside. I'm single. My mother's like, I have an idea for you. Why don't you go back to the Catholic Church? That'd be interesting. It's like, son, are you here to find God? It's like, no, I'm looking for a piece of ass. Father, I confess I'm here to get laid. You'd be like, so am I. Okay, that usually gets a laugh. I'm going to be buying shots after this. The last dating app I was on was a dating app for golfers. Algorithm, a little shaky. My first match was like, Helen, age 81, wants to know Brendan's handicap. I was like, Brendan, age 45, wants to know if Helen is handicapped. So I deleted all the dating apps. I'm going back to the old-fashioned way of meeting nice women. Craigslist. I even went out on a blind date. I texted the girl, I was like, I didn't know what you looked like. I was like, hey, what do you look like? She's like, oh, I look like a girl that would work at Facebook. I was like, cool, I look like a guy that got banned by Facebook.
Don't be a fool, kid.
We had a couple of drinks, and she's like, I don't know, I think your age is the problem. Which is hilarious to me, because if you think my age is a problem, wait till you get to the good stuff. She's like, I don't know, you got gray hair, makes you look sophisticated, makes you look refined, makes you look mature. I was like, does it make me look like a guy you want to fuck?
I got white hair.
Yeah, alright. Anyway, yeah, she called me a short king, which if you're not familiar is slang for guys under 5'9". Is that cake really that good? Yeah. I'm right here.
Hell yeah.
I'm 5'7".
This is my best joke and my last joke. She called me a short king, which is slang for guys under 5'9" that have to compensate for their lack of height by acting supremely confident. I understand. I understand that women want a tall guy because they think they're going to get protection. You want protection? Team Short King is ferocious. We got Kim Jong-il, all 5'3" of them. Napoleon was 5'4", Mussolini was 5'5", Hitler was 5'8". He was the center on that basketball team. FDR was a total nobody when he was 6'2". The second he sat down in a wheelchair, he was elected president 4 times. Well, what about Abraham Lincoln? He was kind of tall, wasn't he? Yeah, he was 6'4". The guy that shot him, 5'7". All right, I appreciate you guys having me in. Thank you.
Yeah, but look at him.
Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Tabernacle is not the easy stage. I was saying that's the best we've ever had a comedian do. A couple people actually laughed during that. That's awesome. You are one of us now. Google gobble. You'll be covered with tar and feathers outside the parking lot, as you know. So have a couple drinks and prepare yourself. We prevented Cowboy from stabbing you, which means that you did a really good job. Give him another round of applause. Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Jason. Give him a round of applause. You can have your cake and eat it too, and that's what we're going to do right now with Jason. Jason's a terrific musician, incredible original songs, Celtic music. He also plays one of the oldest instruments we have in the building, and no, it's not my cock. Thank you. I was all weak on that joke, and see what I mean? None of the jokes work here. But anyway, it's going to be awesome. And here's your interim music. I hope you like it. I worked very hard on this. Ah, shit.
Tell them this is a
Floor 2, drag queen. Floor 3, Daryl bartender gives you illegal drink. Floor 4, lingerie. Floor 5, lobsters.
Did someone say what?
Floor 6, Hots by Cowboy. Floor 7, the Reverend Angel Dust. Vote marijuana for president 2024. And floor 8, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the incomparable, and Jason. Give him a round of applause. Hey, see? You just gotta go look.
That sounds fine. There's no such thing as too much wet on me. I mean, I guess it depends on where it comes from and what kind of wet it is, but you know.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason, give a round of applause.
So I was going to start off with a really serious and heavy song, but then I found out it was Andy Boba's birthday, so that means I have to start off with a stupid song. This is one that my band's known for doing, Jingle Milestone. We do it at every show. Usually Scott sings it, but Scott's not here, so it's just me, so we're going to improvise. Fat and docile, big and dumb. They look so stupid, they aren't much fun. Cows aren't fun. They eat to grow, grow to die, die to be at the hamburger fry. Cows well done. Nobody thunk it, nobody knew. No one imagined the great cow guru. Cows are one. He hid in the forest, read books with great zeal. He loved Che Guevara, revolutionary feel. Cows say come. He spoke about justice, but nobody stirred. He felt like an outcast alone in the herd. Cows will drum. He moved to must fight, escape or would die. And the cows gathered round because the stakes were so high. That's a bad cow pun. Well, then he was captured, stuffed into a crate, loaded on a truck, or he rode to his fate. Cows are bum. He was just a scrawny crafter, looked rather woozy. No one suspected he was packing a Uzi. Cows with guns. They came with a needle, a stick in his thigh. He kicked for the groin and he pissed in their eye. Cows well hung. Knocked over a tractor and ran for the door. 6 gallons of gas flowed out on the floor. Run, cows, run. He picked up a bullhorn and jumped on the hay. We are free roving bovines, we run free today. And we will fight for bovine freedom and hold our large heads high. We will run free with the buffalo or die. Cows with guns. They crashed the gate in a great stampede, tipped over a milk truck and torched all the feed. Cows have fun. There were 60 police cars piled in a heap. They were covered in cow pies and covered up deep. Much cow dung. There was black smoke rising, darkening the day. There were 12 burning McDonald's. Have it your way. And we will fight for bovine freedom and hold our large heads high. We will run free with the buffalo or die. Cows with guns. The president said enough is enough. These uppity cattle, it's time we get tough. Cow dung flung. The newspapers loaded folks side with relief. Tomorrow at noon they would all be ground beef. Cows on buns. The cows were surrounded, they waited and prayed. They moved their last moves and they chewed their last hay. Cows outgunned. The order was given to turn cows into whoppers, enforced by the might of 10,000 coppers. But on the horizon, surrounding the shoppers, came the deafening roar of chickens and choppers. And we will fight for bovine freedom and hold our large heads high. We will run free but this is a song about being demisexual, which is kind of like part of the asexuality spectrum. And also how I don't really like flirting with people, and I really don't like it when people hit on me, because I'm not into that, although I have the weird conundrum of being comfortable talking about sex with strangers. So, this is called Grayscale. That's fine. It could be more out of tune. Tell me that I'm hot, a happy fun time fuckboy I am not. You talk about the rain and TV shows, but you just wanna get with me alone. Honestly, your game is fucking weak. It's kinda gross, I'm not a piece of meat, and I don't wanna fuck you, but maybe I could be your friend. I can see what you're up to, but I didn't come to you looking for sex, and I don't want to touch you, so don't touch me without consent. Maybe one day I might love you, but it takes some time to really connect. This boy tells me that I look real cool. If he thinks that I'm a daddy, he's a fool. It's really cute, he thinks that I'm a top. But honestly, I wish he'd fucking stop. Let's talk about your college or your work. I'm an intellectual, I'm not a jerk. And I'm so old that you could be my son. I'd rather be your mentor, not your fun. And I don't wanna fuck you, but maybe I could be your friend. I can see what you're up to. I didn't come to you looking for sex, and I don't wanna touch you, so don't touch me without consent. And maybe one day I might love you, but it takes some time to really connect. I may be demisexual, but I'm still 50 shades of gray. As long as I have trust in you, well, hey, maybe we can play. And if you get to know me well and I grow fond of you, we can have a good time in my bed. Take off your shoes. Alright, I got one more verse. Conversations about sex, but flirting is just something I detest. Going home with you is not my goal. It's just my favorite subject, truth be told. These hands were always kept well to themselves, even around those envy pixie elves. Except when we become the best of friends, I'll always have helping hand to lend. But I don't wanna fuck you, but maybe I could be your friend. I can see what you're up to. I didn't come to you looking for sex, and I don't wanna touch you, so don't touch me without consent. Maybe one day I might love you, but it takes some time to really connect. I'm gonna do one more on the guitar. We'll do one more on the guitar. It's the song I wanted to do earlier. And then I'm gonna do one on the hurdy-gurdy, because it's a full moon and stuff. But Tapeworm's not here anymore, but he did the KRS One song earlier about Cain and Abel.
See you later.
and this is a song by me with the Devils called Cocaine Navel. This is a song that my best friend of 20-something years turned me on to, and one of my favorite groups thanks to him. So. Distance from the man that I am to the man I want to be. The time that takes to realize time is the distance I need. But I was born impatient, I was born unkind. But I refuse to believe I have to be the same person I was born when I died. This change is alright. Change is alright. I'm not proud of all the choices I've made throughout my life. Following the shadow when I damn well know that behind is a light. But I've lied to my mother, I've made people feel like hell. But I refuse to believe I have to keep being cruel, cause I'm a coward myself. And time is impatience, no patience takes time. Excuses do only good if you're waiting around to die. Everyone's born with self-worth, how easily it turns to doubt. It takes it and goes, but we know we can't live without the blood and the water. It's the blood of my brother. We both learned didn't mean a thing in the end. One was sicker than the other. And I tried having faith, but I rot like a dog. 'Cause I've always been scared of loving someone just a little bit more than I'm loved. Losing is fine. Everything's fine. Thank you. All right, let me get the hurry out.
What are you talking about, Kennedy? Gary didn't see anything. What are you looking at?
I know, right? What are you looking
Any of you?
Get strapped on for safety here.
Yes.
Well, this particular instrument was made in like 2011, but the hurdy-gurdy as an instrument has existed for like 1,000 years.
You all are about to hear an instrument that was created 1,000 years ago. Nobody's playing it, but this
At least in Gainesville, anyway. Alright, so we'll do two on here, because there's another one that Tom's been talking about, so I gotta do the song now too. So I got two songs. First one is my Full Moon song. It's not my song, but... Oh werewolf, come stepping along. He doesn't even break the branches, for he's been and gone. You can hear his long holler come way across the moor. That's the sound of the werewolf when he's feeling poor. He goes out in the evening when the bats are on the wing, and he's killed some young maiden before the birds do sing. The werewolf, please have sympathy. Oh, the werewolf, he's someone much like you and me. Once I saw him in the moonlight, and the bats they were flying. All alone I saw the werewolf. The werewolf was crying. Crying, nobody knows how much I love the maiden as I tear off her clothes. Crying, nobody knows of my pain. When I see it is risen, that full moon again. When I see that moon moving through the clouds in the sky, I get a crazy feeling. I wonder why. Oh werewolf, come stepping along. He doesn't even break the branches where he's been and gone. Yeah, this is the song Tom was quoting from earlier. It's called Ashes. Watch that old fire as it flickers and dies. Watch that old fire as it flickers and dies. Then once was this house, where'd it go? Then once was this household ended up our lives. That's the one, sorry. It shone for the friends and the clinking of glasses. All tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Capture the wild things and bring them in line. And on but was never your right to confine. The lives and the loves and the songs are what matters. All tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Do you feel heavy or are you struck with grief? Your spirit is one, but your suffering is brief. So never you buckle or bend to the masses. All tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. ashes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. I'll tend to the flame, you can worship the ashes. Here we go.
So beautiful. Thank you very much for playing that song. I love that song. That is glorious.
Renowned as the cultural capital of the world, NYC.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we wind down with our last couple of performers, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight, being so respectful to the stage. I want to thank all of the new people who have been here, especially the ones that left. They did the right things, and the ones that stayed, they also did the right thing. There's no way to go wrong here at the Tabernacle of Hedonism. Well, let's not go that far. But anyway,
Things can go very wrong.
yeah, this could be a nightmare. The Reverend Angel Dust, give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Just a few brief words. I won't make a big thing out of it, but the Reverend Angel Dust was doing shows before I ever got here in 1984. He was doing poetry shows. He had his own publication called Poetry of the People, which I've noticed, by the way, there's now other Poetry of the People. They stole your shit, and you are welcome to use my attorney. I'm a very good attorney. I sued a guy for nothing, and I won. It's a true story. Read about that in the paper. Anyway, Anyway, now, ladies and gentlemen, all right, that's enough of this. The monkeys are behind me. I seriously want to thank you. There really are only 20 more shows. The stage is so important. Storytelling is so important. Coming together collectively in a dark room to share experiences is so important. I know there's 2 or 3 drunk people yapping, but usually that's me. And so, we forgive everybody.
Somebody left that on the stairs. There's a lock went down on it.
Somebody fell down the stairs?
No, it was on the stairs. I don't know.
Oh,
It's a lock went down on it.
let me just try.
Nice.
Oh, mighty winds which blow on high, lift me now so I can fly. Did I just age myself, or are there any ISIS fans in the audience?
Yes.
Okay.
No one's ever heard of that, Tom.
It's very
Keep moving,
moist
keep moving,
inside.
keep moving on.
Woo, all right.
Wait,
That's
move on, move
that
on.
was it. See, I told you can make a mistake at the show. I just did. Amputate that next week at the Shams. But anyway, so yes, tonight we have a couple of housekeeping things to do. We're going to hand out a few deacon cards, and this isn't it's not an awards thing, okay? The deacon.
Is this the show?
This is the show.
Yeah.
The deacon cards, which by the way were laser printed on metal by Jason, that's another skill and talent that Jason has. You can ask him all about it. These, the Secret Council of Society Deacons, in conjunction with the Space Mammals who run this show, we've already made these decisions. So it isn't about, ooh, I didn't get one, or who got one, or whatever. They're just little tokens. We don't even want you to hold on to them. We just take them home, put them in a special place. It just acknowledges loyalty to the show and insider information. And there are many of you, and we're going to do this one more time at the last show. So don't anybody go, I didn't get one or whatever. Not everybody gets one, and probably later. If you think you're the person that didn't get one and should get one, you probably will. So don't be upset, okay? We only have a few. Speaking of, and so
always an acolyte,
yeah,
never a deacon.
And
Always an acolyte, never a deacon.
the Reverend Angel Dust will absolutely testify to the truth that we've been in meetings all year long, figuring out who these people are.
He
You
never
know,
lies.
this isn't an easy thing to do. And of course, we got with the original Secret Council Society deacons. You can find them online at our website, our many websites. Okay, so before we get to that, though, we have something very important to do.
What?
We're going to educate you. It's free to get in, as you know. And we want you, when you leave here, looking sharp. And we want you smarter when you left than you were when you came in. For some of you, that'll be real easy. Ladies and gentlemen, holding an exquisite balloon animal, and I don't know who hooked this balloon animal up, but please welcome to the stage the Minister of the Interior, one of the original deacons and the best dressed of all the deacons, Michael Gardner.
So, James Bond villains are known for their small dogs and cats. I don't think this would be, you know, I don't know if people would, yeah. No, I'm taking it home with me. Until that thing's deflated, it's going to hang out in my room. Or hallway.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move this mic stand out of the way. May I have everyone's attention? Some of you in the back may want to get closer to see what we're about to show you. We've got plenty of seats here, or you can stay over there. It doesn't matter.
Gina said hell no.
No, it's totally fine. And first of all, before I continue, let's recognize Daryl. Daryl's been with the show for many years at several venues. Give Daryl a round of applause. Thank you for everything, Daryl. And Daryl, I would like a Bud Light, please. One Bud Light. I'm going to drink it proudly, and I'm going to go down to the old barn, and I'm going to drink Bud Light and smoke a Virginia Slim in the building and watch fucking Gunsmoke. And that's the kind of fag I am. Give me that.
Gunsmoke, are you at the old
Not
barn?
Bonanza?
Not Bonanza,
Are you at
Gunsmoke.
the old barn? If you're watching Gunsmoke, you must be at the old barn.
I'm at the old barn in the middle of the afternoon. You all are welcome to join me tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I'll be at the old barn.
You know the old barn up by Sashos on 23rd Avenue?
Okay, you know what to do.
He's missing all the fun. We're gonna get
Hey, Michael, what are you wearing? Nice and loud.
Ooh, look at the loafers. Wow.
Thanks, Joe.
Ooh, seersucker.
I'm feeling pretty lethargic
No
tonight.
talking.
I'm feeling pretty
It's
lethargic.
seersucker? How can you be lethargic in seersucker?
I walk outside, you can't breathe. You just can't breathe, Joe.
But seersucker breathes.
The pants breathe, but I'm not. I'm not breathing. So yeah, I'm wearing seersucker.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're brand new.
That's what I'm talking about.
I went to the Dillard's outlet in Jacksonville. I went to the emulating my grandmother and my aunt and my mom and my great aunt. I went to the changing room and I walked out with them without paying.
Yeah.
That's right, I come from a long line of accomplished shoplifters. Actually, that's not true. I paid $17 for them. And then I begged my way back to Jacksonville. But no, the first part of it is true. I do come from a long line of accomplished shoplifters. I mean, very gifted shoplifters. Talented.